Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting Spanish class on our channel. Today we are going to have a special and fun lesson while we read a charming story. But before we begin, I want to share the reason behind reading this story. The story of Juanito offers us a wonderful opportunity to improve our Spanish. Through this story, we can learn new vocabulary, understand grammatical structures, and most importantly, get familiar with those nouns that don't give us any clues about their gender. Did you know that some nouns in Spanish don't have clear endings that indicate their gender? That's right, and today we will be learning those nouns while enjoying this lovely story. It is essential to have a good understanding of nouns and their gender to speak Spanish correctly. While some nouns have clear endings, others don't give us that information, which can be challenging for Spanish learners. But don't worry, because there is a solution. Reading. Reading is a powerful tool to familiarize ourselves with these nouns. And as we read more, we can naturally and effortlessly identify the gender of the nouns. So today, we will enjoy the story of Melodies of September, the journey of Juanito, the singing sensation, while we learn new nouns and immerse ourselves in the world of Spanish. Are you ready to learn and improve together? Great! So without further ado, let's start the reading of Melodies of September, the journey of Juanito, the singing sensation. But before reading the story, let me explain you how you can identify the gender of the noun while reading. It can be done in two ways, with the help of nouns ending and with the help of articles. Nouns endings we already discussed in Nouns Part 1. If you haven't watched Nouns Part 1, you can check the link in the description box. Today we are going to discuss articles part, definite articles and indefinite articles. We use L for masculine singular nouns and la for feminine singular nouns. We use los for masculine plural nouns and we use las for feminine plural nouns. Coming to the indefinite article, un for masculine singular nouns and una for feminine singular noun. We use unos for masculine plural nouns and we use unas for feminine plural nouns. This means a in English, this means some in English, this means the in English. Now let's look at the contractions. Spanish has two contractions that are al and del. These are the combinations of prepositions a and de with the article el. A plus L would be al and de plus L would be del. The contractions are not used if the article L is part of a proper noun. Había una vez en un pequeño pueblo cerca del río Mississippi vivía un niño llamado Juanito. Once upon a time, in a small town near the Mississippi River, there lived a boy named Juanito. A Juanito le encantaba la música y soñaba con convertirse en un famoso cantante de música pop. Juanito loved music and dreamed of becoming a famous pop singer. Un día, mientras caminaba por la orilla del río, encontró un lápiz verde abandonado en la arena. One day, while walking along the riverbank, he found an abandoned green pencil in the sand. Al recogerlo, notó que tenía una inscripción que decía, "El camino hacia el éxito está en el septiembre." Upon picking it up, he noticed that it had an inscription that said, "The path to success is in September." Intrigado por el mensaje en el lápiz, Juanito decidió seguir el consejo y comenzó a estudiar arduamente para mejorar la voz y las habilidades de canto. Intrigued by the message on the pencil, Juanito decided to follow the advice and started studying hard to improve his singing voice and skills. Asistió a la clase de canto en la ciudad y aprendió el inglés para cantar en el idioma que tanto amaba. He attended a singing class in the city and learned English to sing in the language he loved. Los meses pasaron y finalmente llegó el septiembre. Con su paraguas en la mano para protegerse de cualquier lluvia imprevista, Juanito se dirigió al cine local donde se celebraba el concurso de cantantes. Months passed and September finally arrived. With his umbrella in hand to protect himself from any unexpected rain, Juanito headed to the local cinema where a singing competition was being held. Se sentía nervioso pero emocionado por la oportunidad de demostrar el talento. He felt nervous but excited for the opportunity to showcase his talent. Cuando llegó el turno de Juanito, el campeón de la edición anterior, un cantante famoso, estaba entre los jueces. When Juanito's turn came, the champion from the previous edition, a famous singer, was among the judges. Juanito cantó con pasión y convicción, dejando a todos impresionados con la voz única y poderosa. Juanito sang with passion and conviction, leaving everyone impressed with his unique and powerful voice. El público lo aclamó con entusiasmo y aplausos, mientras el campeón sonreía, asistiendo con aprobación. The audience cheered enthusiastically and applauded, while the champion smiled and nodded his approval. Al final de la noche, el turista que había venido a visitar el pueblo para el concurso se acercó a Juanito. At the end of the night, a tourist who had come to visit the town for the competition approached Juanito. El turista era un famoso productor musical y le ofreció un contrato discográfico para grabar el primer álbum en el diciembre. The tourist was a famous music producer and offered him a record deal to record his first album in December. La noticia de que Juanito se convertiría en un cantante profesional se extendió rápidamente por el pueblo. The news of Juanito becoming a professional singer spread quickly throughout the town. En el diciembre, Juanito grabó el álbum en un estudio de música junto al campeón y otros músicos talentosos. In December, Juanito recorded his album in a music studio alongside the champion and other talented musicians. El águila majestuosa que solía volar sobre el cine se convirtió en el símbolo de éxito. The majestic eagle that used to fly over the cinema became his symbol of success. Con el tiempo, Juanito se convirtió en el cantante más querido del país, llenando los estadios y cautivando los corazones con la música. Over time, Juanito became the most beloved singer in the country, filling stadiums and captivating hearts with his music. La historia de Juanito, el niño que encontró el lápiz en la orilla del río Mississippi y siguió el sueño de ser un famoso cantante, inspiró a todos en el pueblo. The story of Juanito, the boy who found a pencil on the Mississippi River shore and followed his dream of becoming a famous singer, inspired everyone in the town. La clase de canto en la ciudad se convirtió en el lugar de referencia para los jóvenes talentos. The singing class in the city became a reference point for young talents. Y el cine se llenaba cada año en el septiembre para celebrar el talento local. And the cinema filled up every September to celebrate local talent. Y así, Juanito el cantante campeón, que empezó como un niño soñador, demostró que con la determinación, la pasión y una pizca de magia, los sueños pueden hacerse realidad. And so Juanito, the champion singer, who started as a dreamy boy, proved that with determination, passion and a touch of magic, dreams can come true. El verde del lápiz se convirtió en el color de la esperanza. Y el septiembre se convirtió en el mes de los sueños cumplidos. The green of the pencil became the color of hope, and September became the month of fulfilled dreams. And here is the moral of the story. The key to success lies in preserving and pursuing our dreams. La clave para el éxito radica en el perseverar y perseguir los sueños. I hope you enjoyed the story, right? Now it's practice time. We have two exercises from this story, and the first exercise is based on the nouns that we already covered in the nouns part 1. I would like you to watch the nouns part 1 and complete this exercise with proper article, that is el or la. Exercise 2 is based on nouns that do not fit into any of the previous group of nouns that we learned in nouns part 1. As we read the story of Juanito, we will be able to complete this exercise, that vez is feminine, means laves, and lapis is el lapis, os is lavos, clase is la clase, mes is el mes, cine is el cine, noche is la noche, país is el país, lugar is el lugar, color is el color. And here is the rule. Nouns that end in e or consonants that not include in the previous list of nouns that we learned in nouns part 1 may be either feminine or masculine. Now, Rio, Mississippi. The article for this noun would be el. But why this is el, not la? Here is the rule. Names of the rivers, seas and oceans are masculine, whereas names of the islands are feminine. That's why this is El Rio, Mississippi. Now, here are some other noun endings that we need to consider for the gender of the nouns. We will see all these nouns one by one and their rules. Let's start with the profession of Juanito, which is cantante. Cantante refers to the profession of Juanito, and turista refers to the music producer who visited the town that night. Here, article for cantante is el cantante, and for turista it is el turista. The rule says nouns designate professions and individuals may end in a, ante, e, ista. In general, they may designate either a male person or a female person. Here in our story, these nouns are designating male persons only. That's why this is el cantante and el turista. Next noun is niño. The article for niño is el. The rule says nouns referring to people have different endings and articles for the masculine and feminine forms. Next noun is verde. Verde means green. This is el verde because nouns that name colors are masculine in Spanish. Next we have septiembre, means September. This is el septiembre, means the September. The rule says days of the week and months of the year are masculine in Spanish, and these are not capitalized in Spanish. Let's see paraguas. This is a compound noun. A compound noun is a combination of verb and a noun. Here, paraguas is a combination of verb parar and aguas is noun. They end in s, but they are singular only. Compound nouns in Spanish are masculine. That's why this is el paraguas. Next we have album, águila. These nouns begin with a stressed a that are feminine, but for the purpose of pronunciation, they take a masculine definite article which is el. Next we have productor and campeón. This is el productor and this is el campeón because the ending says that this noun is male and this noun is also male. But in order to create its female version, we need to add a and we need to drop this accent mark. Then it would be the female form of productor would be la productora. El productor and la productora, el campeón and la campeona. Next we have joven. This is el joven. And here is the rule. Nouns that spell same for the masculine and feminine, only the article will change. That is el joven for male person, la joven for a female person. And next we have gerunds. Infinitives, when they used as nouns, they are considered to be masculine. That are el perseverar, el perseguir. Next we have English. Names of languages are considered to be masculine in Spanish and they are not capitalized in Spanish. That's why this is el Inglés. Juanito es la estrella de este espectáculo. Means Juanito is the star of this show. Here, if you observe the noun estrella, it is la estrella. It won't be el estrella because the rule says some nouns are invariable. That is, they designate both male and female individuals. Some of these nouns end in a, ente, ista, and the article does not change with the invariable nouns. And this brings to the end of this video, Juanito's story, the singing sensation. I hope you enjoyed the story. And I will see you in the next video where we will be discussing the articles. Thank you for watching.